lot of us are very curious about the journey of Gautam Adani, right? So if you look at a lot of these billionaires or millionaires in India's context, they are cross generational. I mean, there's not like single generation wealth. But when you look at Adani, it's a different story. So I'm not saying you to follow Adani, but I'm just sharing a couple of lessons or observations which I have, which could be useful for you to operate on. Number one, that he is a visionary. So thinking about ports or thinking about a long-term models with back like in 1990s is something wonderful. Just imagine that if you are able to think that what is that one line of business you can work in, which is going to be like the only business line of business for you, like in 30 years, 40 years. And if you have that patience in order to put in that hard work for 30, 40 years, just imagine that what kind of wonders you can really bring on. That's one. Number two, that don't shy away from hustling. So a lot of time, once we become founders, we're like, oh, we want bigger team, we want a lot of people to work for us, with us, and then eventually we are not putting that kind of energy and that kind of effort or work which we should put in. So that is something I would say again, that don't shy away from the real hustle which is needed, because the kind of quality work you will be able to bring in, no one else can, because your vision, your way of working is going to be aligned very simply there. Another aspect is that if you look at Ambani, Adani and all these guys, they're not in the limelight. You don't see them often coming and becoming keynote speakers. You don't see them coming to the forums or coming to the media and giving a statement and all of that, because they know that the more into limelight they will come, there will be more people who will try to drag them down, right? So what is important is that if your focus is that you really want to build something, and if you are willing to put that work in, I would say stay away from the limelight, and you will be able to do a lot more wonders being in the isolation, because no one knows what's happening. Just imagine like you living a wonderful life and you're not on Instagram and not posting anything, and the kind of impact you can have, because there's no one else asking you or telling you anything or envying you, right? So it is as simple as that. So simply saying that if you really want to build something like Adani Empire, think on these grounds, that how these lessons or observations could be useful to you in terms of building something which is extremely sustainable and substantial, because it is coming from core of your heart.